Oh! 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 No! Fuck Kumas! No, no, no! Cliffhanger! I lost! Ah! Hey guys, how's it going? Too Lazy for Life here, back at you again with Unlimited Blade Works. We're on episode 22 now. Last episode, Archer got fucking skewered out of nowhere by Gilgamesh. He got absolutely fucking destroyed, vaporized. That's it. That's the end of our boy Archer, future Emiya Shiro, decimated. And in a blink of an eye, we didn't even get to grieve for him. He just got deleted. Gilgamesh came out of the shadows like, "Hey, Saber, it's been 10 years. You miss me?" And then he began to just info dump, knowledge bomb everybody on the screen and everybody that hasn't seen Fate Zero yet about the true nature of the Holy Grail War. And the Holy Grail, it's just one massive scam. It's just one massive false advertisement by mages to trick these servants into joining the war, get them killed, and fill their contents into the Grail with pure mana, and to essentially, you know, do whatever the mages wanted to do with the Holy Grail. I can't remember what that was. I think it was, oh, right, reaching the root, or whatever the fuck that is. To this day, I still don't know what it is. I think it's still the origin of the universe, where you can basically find your answers to everything in life. That's what I'm going to interpret the root as. To put it simply, I'm sure there's a much more complex explanation and expansion of the world's universe knowledge on what the root is. But simply put, I think it's just the origin of the universe. And you can, therefore, if it's like the origin of the universe, much like Gilgamesh's Gate of Babylon, the origin of all things in life, you can just pull out whatever you want. It's basically like a plot device that allows you to just ass pull whatever you want out of the void, because it's the origin of all things. Just leave it open to your imagination on what you want to pull out in terms of magical OP stuff. In the end, Shinji decided to smack talk Gilgamesh. I mean, that wasn't a good idea, now was it, Shinji? And Gilgamesh just shoved Ilya's heart into Shinji's stomach, and Shinji bloated up like a fucking plague spawn of Nurgle. And now he's like some abomination, pus like bubonic, just festering abomination. And yeah, I'm so glad Shinji is now fucking dead and just turned into this horror. Good riddance. I was sick and tired of seeing him this whole fucking season. Absolute annoying little shit. So yeah, let's see where we're gonna get up to now, shall we? Episode 22. Go. Ah. Back at home. It's been a long time. I'm going to avenge Archer. Yeah, it's a fucking... It's a scam of a fucking Holy Grail. Smash it! Destroy it! I just figured I'd... Of course! Of course! Back to the kitchen for me, boys! Back to fucking cooking simulator. Oh my god. Back to the fucking kitchen, boys. The hell is that? What the fuck is that? That wasn't what Shinji turned into, right? Oh! Oh, I just remembered. Assassin's still alive. Oh my god. The fuck? Wait, so that's it. Saber, Assassin, and Archer. Well, I mean, Gilgamesh is the only three alive at this point. I'm surprised Saber's still calling Gilgamesh as Archer. Oh! I just realized that! I just beat Rin to it in like 2 seconds. Remember what I said previously about how cool it would be? Gate of Babylon versus Unlimited Blade Works? Archer's fucking Noble Phantasm is like a perfect copycat to fucking Gilgamesh's Gate of Babylon. Oh my god. Not only has fucking Shiro been copying weapons his entire life, he essentially just indirectly copied Gilgamesh's entire Noble Phantasm. Oh. Yeah. Archer doesn't have a specific weapon. He has a whole bunch of weapons. So, yeah, Gilgamesh doesn't have really a perfect counter to that. Shiro has to learn how to use Unlimited Blade Works? What? Use my mana to fight Gilgamesh. Is this the part where they fuck? Huh? Is this where they're gonna bang? I'm gonna transplant my magic crest onto you. What? What? You're gonna rip out part of your fucking... You're gonna rip out part of your family's heritage out of your body and transplant it onto Shiro? Isn't that gonna cripple you for the rest of your life? Get undressed! Take off your clothes! Oh, Shiro with the fucking counterplay! Wait, what's taking so long, huh? Oh! Oh, no, please take off some more. Is that it? Could have at least taken off... fuck's sake. Ugh. Ugh, this cringy ass. Japanese German, man. Oh, so bad. It's like, oh, it's even more cringy than Chinglish. The heck is that? Ugh. Things look kind of weird. Oh my god. Oh, Shiro's tapped into Rin's memories. What? So this was part of Rin's memories? Just Shiro failing at the fucking, what is it, high jump? I can't remember the name of that sport. Hey, look, it's even in the fucking shape of those weird fish-looking things in the dream. You saw my secrets, didn't you? Doing high jumps. Peeping into my secrets. Why don't you two just fuck already? And Saber's just... Why do I feel like this is like the end of all things sort of wrap up feeling and atmosphere, man? Saber's like looking around the house, just was like reminiscing about all the happy, fun, good time, fond memories of everything that's about to come to an end. And just saying goodbye to everything because the final battle is about to go underway and we're about to reach the end of the series, man. I hate reaching the end of a good journey. It's just so fucking sad. Why can't you just live here? Saber, can't you just like somehow just, you know, be like Gilgamesh and just live at Shiro's house for the rest of your life? You have given me the answer that I've been looking for. Settle this once and for all. Let's settle this once and for all. What is that thing? I mean, I know that thing, but what the fuck was that metal shell that was fucking... Damn, you fucking summoned that portal real quick. That thing came out of Shinji? Oh. Incarnation. Oh. What an episode. Oh man, it's just an endless roller coaster right now of just hype and info dump and emotions and everything else I can think up of feeling right now. So yeah, this episode, it seems like Rin, Shiro, and Saber have hatched a plan to put an end to this sham of a Holy Grail war and defeat Gilgamesh. Once and for all, they're gonna somehow have to get Shiro to project unlimited blade works. I honestly don't know how he's gonna pull that off. I mean, yeah, sure, Rin transplanted a part of her magic crest, which I still think is kind of ridiculous. You just literally just ripped out, essentially, a chunk of the very fibers of your being, because that magic crest, man, that is like bound to the very flesh and DNA of your body. It's like an extension of your family lineage, and she just tore that shit out and stuck it onto the side of fucking Shiro's deltoids like a car bumper sticker. And yeah, it seems like that's gonna be enough to give Shiro the mana that he needs to project that reality marble. Gilgamesh, man, his only counter to his Gate of Babylon is to have somebody that has essentially Gate of Babylon. I mentioned this in a couple of episodes back, you know, Archer versus Gilgamesh, Unlimited Blade Works versus Gate of Babylon, but it looks like no, it's Shiro who's going to fill Archer's role in having that final showdown. I'm honestly just too hyped and expecting great things to come out of that final showdown. Imagine one Gate of Babylon was not hype enough. We're gonna have two Gates of Babylon crashing against one another with hype-ass music in the background and all the other shit just hitting the fan. Oh, it's gonna be glorious. Can't wait for that episode. But yeah, the majority of this episode, I mean, there's not a whole lot went on in terms of scenes. We were just stuck at Shiro's house for the majority of this episode. I mean, pretty much the first 2/3 of the episode was just hatching the plan and then transplanting the magic crest onto Shiro, which, by the way, I don't know what that was all about. Fucking Rin and Shiro were having some weird-ass sexy time there in that bedroom. And, yeah, I'm sad that Rin couldn't have taken off any more of her clothes. I mean, if she had taken off those fucking thigh-high socks, man, oh, I would have fucking cummed all over the screen. I would have absolutely fucking lost and coomed all over the place, man. But yeah, Rin held back and only took off her fucking red cardigan, and there wasn't even that much to look at underneath. And yeah, Shiro just took off his top. Wow, that's great. Meanwhile, Saber is basically making peace with everything in the Emiya residence. It seems like her time is about to come to an end. That's what it looked like to me. She seems like she was saying goodbye to everything, which is kind of sad. I don't want to see Saber go again. I've seen her go once already. I wish she could just fucking stay here and live with fucking Shiro and Rin for the rest of her life. Why can't you just be reincarnated like Gilgamesh, huh? That would be so convenient. Alright, you three can just have a threesome for the rest of your lives. That would be nice. That's basically what happened this episode. At the very end, we saw Shinji looking absolutely fucking derp as shit. Looking like he's absolutely stoned on like 3 kilos of weed. And yeah, somehow that thing got birthed out of Shinji. I mean, what the heck? How did that come out of him? Where did that thing come from? That thing doesn't look like, you know, bubonic flesh plague spawn of Nurgle. That thing looks like it's made out of hard rock and wood. That thing couldn't have came out of Shinji. I'm pretty sure Gilgamesh must have had that prepped in advance, and all of that goo that's being encapsulated within that giant totemic structure is actually what came out of Shinji. So that's it, guys. That's all of my thoughts for episode 22 of Unlimited Blade Works. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, like, comment, subscribe, notify button, other 2 YouTube channels, my Discord channel, all of my social media links. Everything you need is right down there. Click on all of them. Spend a couple of minutes of your time expanding your knowledge and reach within the Too Lazy for Life network. Most importantly, join that Discord server. And join my Patreon if you want to unlock my full uncut, unedited reactions, guys, and not just watch these horrible, filtered, censored highlight reels on YouTube. To all of my existing patrons supporting me right now, again, big shout out, big thank you for your support. Okay, I love you guys so much for showing that much amount of backing and dedication for my work. If you guys have enjoyed it to that degree, it makes me happy knowing that I'm doing something right, okay, in my pursuit to becoming a full-time content creator. So yeah, that's it guys. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all very soon for episode 23 of Unlimited Blade Works. We only have 3 episodes left to go until we've reached the end of this journey. It feels like only 2 weeks ago that I started Unlimited Blade Works. And here we are, pretty much almost at the end now. What a ride it has been. But yeah, until then, guys, that's it. Bye for now!